I gotta learn the words to Hava Nagila. I'm gonna learn them during this stream. How's my audio coming in? Is it coming in? It's a new microphone. See if anyone shows up. Gonna be using this soap right here. Man, it looks dirty. It smells like an aquatic fragrance, an aquatic fougere. Real nice. What's the temperature? Oh, my temperature thing's not working. I'm not prepared. I'll be using this brush. Kind of a rugged brush. Alright. Boar hair. And the soap. Luxurious. Should have wet the face a little, but there you go. Ooh. I gotta learn Hava Nagila. I want to make a video, short, kind of a funny one, and I'm gonna wear my yarmulke. Moose, what's up, man? It's backwards day. I can't sleep sometimes, Moose, until I shave. Last night was the stream of the year. AM knows how to run a good stream, man. He's like picked up on it really quick. And we weren't like picking on Bosman. It's just like ludicrous, so we talk about it. So I hate using a razor more than like 2 or 3 times, but I've used this razor like this is my 5th time. It's called Gillette. I should know the name of it by now. I don't. So Gillette. It's the new one. Got a haircut. My neighbor, she has a crush on me. She's complaining about money, and I give her a tip. She didn't want to accept the tip, but she's kissing my hand like multiple times. And then she pulls me in, and she goes, "Give me a hug." You know, this thing still works. This is the fifth shave. What's up, Jacob? How you doing, man? I watched Boz today. Yeah, if you haven't seen AM stream last night, you gotta watch it. Oh, I don't know how to post it. I don't know how to, like, if Moose is like awake and he wants to post the link to AM's channel, that would help. It's like this razor, I don't have to go. It's like there's no. Well, I could do a little bit of a stroke. I sold a lot of these razors, and when you went to Amazon, you'd see like a video of me, What name does AM go under? Something like Cigar Room AM or something. I don't know. Like it was funny. I mean, we had a lot of guests, man. Kevin was there. We had like a little skit, AM and me, where like trying to teach Boz how to meet a woman, you know. And then like I was trying to tell him, man, dude, if you don't have a job, if you don't have a job, you can't get a woman. You know? Even Dee Dee's like, keep the paychecks coming. I was like, I'm sick of this principle. Keep the paychecks coming, baby. She doesn't want to be with a brokey. You know? I mean, it's sad, but it's true. You know? But, like, women, you know, you have to be the provider. It's true. Okay, I'll do one more. Well, hold on, I'm going to practice so you can hear it. Hold on. Okay, I'm practicing because I got to practice for my short. Okay? Alright. Hopefully I don't get... it doesn't matter. Okay, so let me turn on my computer so you can hear me. Okay, let's see what I have. Here we go. I don't know the words to Hava Nagila. So I have to do like a karaoke version. Okay, so let's see this version. Nagila Hava, Nagila Hava, Nagila Venismeha Hava, Hava. I know the part like Venismeha Hava. I don't know that part. I never knew that part. Venismeha Havana Renaha Havana Renaha Havana Renaha Venismeha Uru Ahim Uruhim Urasamea Urahim Belef Samea Urahim Belef Samea Urahim Belef Samea Urahim Urahim Belef Samea Hava Nagila Hava Nagila Hava Nagila Mr. Hava Nagila Hava Nagila Hava Nagila Venispeha Hava Narena Hava Nereva Hava Neverdara Hava Nisima Hava Nevershmana. That part I never knew, man. But Nisman Ha, I know that part. I always knew that part. It's like Uru Ahim, Uru Ahim, Uru Ahim, Belef Urahim, Belef Sameya, Urahim, Belef Sameya, Urahim, Belef Sameya, Urahim, Belef Sameya. Belef Sameya. Belef Sameya. Belef Sameya. Anyway, I gotta practice, man. I gotta practice. Belef Sameya. Ooh, Hava. Nagila Hava, Nagila Hava, Nagila. Venismeha. You don't have a job. You have to. Exactly. Dude. And we were trying to explain this to. I was trying to explain it to Boz, and it wasn't mean. Man, this thing's pretty good soap. It's not the best, but it's good. It's like, dude, you can't just meet a girl if you're not working and expect her to like you. Dude, it's like a harsh reality. But I've always worked, like, my whole life. I worked as a waiter at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse when I was in college. You know? And I did substitute teaching. I did both. I did the subbing in the daytime. I did the, like, if I wasn't going to school. Because you only need like a 2-year degree. To be a substitute, you only need a 2-year degree. Pretty close. But you need a bachelor's to be a teacher. I made good money at Ruth's Chris. It was nice. I trained a lot of people. But you have to make money, man. Dude, it's like almost like I'm speaking Chinese. Kevin's gonna be pumped when he hears you singing. Dude, it's a harsh reality. When I first got out of the Air Force, I was working at a place called Seafair, and it was like a kind of like, you know, the movie Cocktail, where you're outside, and a lot of people were like, "You're too intelligent to be a waiter here," you know. And I sort of got offended by it for whatever reason, and yeah, I was like, "Damn, it's a job, man." And here's the thing. I told some girl about it one time, right? I said, okay, because you're Jewish, and you know, take it as you want. But if you're Jewish, a lot of other Jews sort of look down upon you if you're a waiter, you know? It's just the way it is. I mean, it's a reality. It's a reality, you know? And, you know, it's just, I don't know why. Like, they expect you to do better, you know, and that's something with the Jewish religion, you know, they expect you to do better. Like, they push you in a way. But it's sort of like, I didn't like working because it was like, dude, every time I served a Jewish person, it was the same story, all the, you know? I was like, damn, man, you got to put me down. Are you going to college? Yeah, I'm going to college. I'm like, oh, okay. It's okay now. You could pass. But, like, the thing is, like, Boz doesn't even work. He doesn't even work at Ruth's Chris. You know, he doesn't do anything. He can never pass as a Jew. They would insult him. They say, what are you, a loser? Like, you don't even work. I'm sure Kevin's family is the same way. Iranian, you know? But he made more as a waiter at Ruth's Chris. Yeah. But, you know, it was the prestige, you know. It was the prestige of being a teacher. Sort of, you know, it was a prestige. Let me get a nicotine. I need nicotine. Whew. It's, you know, a lot of women used to say, you know, you're going to be a teacher. They kind of look down on that. But I'll be honest, I just wasn't smart enough to be a CPA. I wanted to be a CPA. And I just couldn't pass the classes. And it is what it is. And my brother, he grew up in a different family, but he became a top CPA, like internal auditor. Oh, there's AM's channel. And he became an internal auditor for Max Steel, number 3 in the company, which is an international company. And yeah, he did very well. Like he makes $500,000 a year. But like, it's a boring job. But what he does is he finds thieves, you know, like corruption in the company. He looks at the books. Like, I didn't know like his job was that important until one time I saw him at a convention in Miami, and there was like 1,000 people like watching him. I was like, holy shit, I didn't know he was like that important. You know, but to be in anything with accounting, you're going to do really well. Also, if I were to do it over though, I would have been an electrician or a plumber. But like, you know, I had what's called a VEAP, Veterans Education Assistance Program, and they paid for my education. So I, you know, how to use it. It was cool. Like I pay $1 and they pay $3 or something. Yeah, like something like that. And so they paid for, like I went through college and the university pretty much free. You know, college wasn't expensive back then. I don't know why college got so expensive. Yeah, man. AM is a great host, man. He's a very intelligent guy. I can never mention what he does. People be like, what? Holy shit. But like, you know, he's got a prestigious job. But yeah, his channel is it's very comforting. Like he has a big house and a big patio, and he smokes a cigar on the big patio, and that's it. And he just runs the stream. He likes a little drama. You know, Boz thinks we're making fun of him, but it's like almost like, dude, we're not making fun of you. It's like we're trying to teach you things that you should have learned when you were like 19, 20, 21 years old, you know? But you've been sheltered, and now you're 48 and you're... It's weird, man. It's just like, dude, it's like real life stuff. You have to have a job. You have to groom yourself. I mean, I look better now that I shaved, you know? You can't have a neck beard. He says I say the same things and I have nothing to talk about. But, like, it's not that. It's just like I'm trying to help. But if he... I think I know what he does. Yeah, probably. Cuts people open. Yeah. But Boz is it's like he didn't have anybody telling him these things, and he has no experience, you know. So anything he says, I'm obsessed with him. I'm not obsessed. It's like the thing is, if he listened, I would never mention it again. You know, it's like, okay, he shaves the neck beard every day, but it's like, okay, so Reaper said something to the effect like he should be one of these guys that people make fun of online. And Reaper was sharing posts with me all day with guys who had 1 million views on Instagram, right? 1 million views, and they would just like do crazy stuff, and you know, they look funny, and they had 1 million views. It's like, dude, if you want to be famous, you gotta know where you are in life, you know. But in the meantime, we're in this small little community, you know, and Kevin, you know, we're having fun with it. Kevin has, dude, I had to leave the stream because Kevin was, dude, I lost my breath like 3 times, like where I could have passed out. Kevin's so damn smart. Like, you have no idea how intelligent Kevin is. And, well, you probably do, but like, he imitated Boz to a T. Like, how could he pick up on that so well? Dude, I just couldn't stop laughing. I had to leave the stream. I was like, holy shit. I left a timestamp on it. Oh, dude. I can't stand that guy. Like, #1 person in the community with 0 personality, Joe Anthony. I've always said that, right? Joe Anthony has the most personality. #2, I smell. But it's funny, like, I have a hot wife, and I got things going on, man. You know, I'm keeping it real. Like, Boz, Boz is interesting. Like, Boz isn't boring. He's interesting. He talks slow, but he's interesting. Like, there's nothing interesting about I Smell. You know, there's nothing interesting with Joe Anthony. 0. And I'm just being honest, you know? Like, there's nothing intriguing about him. But Boz, you kind of want to know more about Boz, you know? You're curious, you know? Anyway, I had a nice shave. Thanks, Moose. And Jacob, check out the link. He's probably there already, laughing his ass off. It's good soap. I liked it. What did I do? I threw on some. I like this banana aftershave. Very nice. Chiseled face. Chiseled face. They have another one called Ghost Town Barber. I've never tried it. This is the only one I've tried from the. No, I think I tried another one, but I didn't like it. But this one is real nice. I had to search around to get this one. It was like only at like 2 places, but I wanted a banana aftershave, and it's good, man. It smells like Laffy Taffy. It smells like Laffy Taffy and has a lot of menthol. I didn't get it yet. I didn't get Diaghilev yet. I don't even know how to say it. I didn't get it. I'll show you what I did get. And, like, here's the thing. I don't live in the cold weather. And if you live in it, like, Australia is not really cold, though. That's the thing. Where is it? I think I paid $14 for it. And I did a little short on it. Because, dude, when you spray it, it is almost like, it's like it takes over. It just takes over. But I think I paid $14 for this. It's right. I think I sprayed it like 4 times already. But it's the pine. I wonder why banana is not more. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So the pine is really nice, but it's a little strong, right? Dude, I had this on me. Shit, that's like 16 hours. Seriously, it's called Oud for Greatness Neo. But it's strong. It's really strong. And then all of a sudden, like, I had it on like 9, 10 hours, and it started to project like crazy. And I was like, dude, it's a nice pine, like a fresh pine, and the oud. But you imagine how that smells, fresh pine and oud. It's interesting, but when you first spray it, it's just like, whoa, dude, it hits you real hard. Thing is, it's got a funny smell, but the oud, just think of oud, man, like oud wood, oud, and then the pine comes out. It's real masculine. It's real masculine. Like, if you're looking for, what is that called? Coniferous? This is good. It's a good coniferous fragrance. Conifer, right? Like pine tree, like FIR, fir. Not many people like talk about it. And I like Oud for Greatness, but this is definitely a cold weather fragrance. I saw like a lot of people saying it's fresh. Nah, man, you can't wear this out in the heat, man. There's no way. The freshness with the pine is a little sweet, right? I know you're a fan of pine. Yeah. Why Le Parfum? I have, hold on, let me show you what I have. Pinewood perfumes, dude. I have most of their pine fragrances. I like Pinewood perfumes. Like, so far, I haven't found anything better than Pinewood perfumes for pine. Let me see what I have here. I have a, let me see. Oh, what's my computer doing this weird shit? I must have it somewhere else. But yeah, I have like, if you go to Pinewood perfumes, I have everything with pine. They make very good pine fragrances. They really do. I think they're superior, you know, when it comes to pine. But this is a nice pine. I don't like I see I don't like designer fragrances. I know it's probably good, but the stuff you sent me was real nice, man. All of it. The green scents. Yeah. I'm a big fan of Pinewood perfumes. I just wanted to try this because it has pine and it's an Oud for Greatness, and I just wanted to have an Oud for Greatness sample somewhere. I'm going to have to check it out. Tried it only once a while back. I don't remember what it smelled like. Yeah, it's not the most special, but it's nice, you know. This is like different, but it's just like, it's strong, man. It's very strong. It's very, very strong. It hits you hard. And then the pine will hit you like 10 hours later. Whoa, that fresh pine. It's just like, whoa, where'd that come from? Yeah, I like it. Anyway, thanks for joining, Jacob, Moose. Take care, everybody else. Have a good one, and enjoy tomorrow if you have the day off. Peace out.